We back. And we back, and we back, and we back.
You want to get a certain amount of time?
Yeah, you know, it'll be like an hour or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, you was you been off for a minute. You catch
That was the second one. This is the third one. This is the third.
We gonna catch this nigga while he up.
This is the third laugh. You damn sure came right on time, because I do not feel like going where I got to go tomorrow. I don't even know where I'm going. Don't even lie.
You just get back?
I just got back, and I got to go again.
Plane train?
Huh?
Plane?
Are we playing? Yeah, I got to fly tomorrow.
When you come back after that?
I don't know. Not really sure. Not gonna lie. Okay. It's for everybody that's still on. This is one I got Lil Dicky on, killing it.
You ain't got a lot of kicking. You ain't got to try. Fake nigga, you ain't got a lot of kicking. I was parking my thing. I was gonna pick out a beat to a flame. I was gonna conversate. I am your man. Wasn't gonna kick no one until you came. You ain't got a kick. You ain't got a lot of hoe. Yeah, I heard about the Cree Lake Tahoe. Yeah, I heard you and Dre had a combo. You a prototype, blood boy. Homie just looked me directly up into my face. Said he influenced someone that influenced Jesus. Repeat. He influenced someone that influenced Jesus. We don't fall for that though. Evergreen leaves, we don't fall for that code. Digging up dirt, let me call you back home. I'm Michael Larry in this.
Oh my God! Digging up dirt, let me call you back, ho! Because a backhoe picks up dirt.
Backhoe pick up dirt.
Digging up dirt, let me call you backhoe. Because equipment-wise, a backhoe digs up dirt, because a backhoe is one of them joints that digs up the dirt. But let me call you backhoe. But I'm gonna call you a backhoe because you're digging up dirt. Let's do Dickens verse one more time.
I was gonna a lot of kicking. You ain't got a lot of kicking. You ain't gotta try. Fake nigga, you ain't got a lot of kicking. I was parking my thing. I was gonna pick out a beat to a flame. I was gonna conversate. I am your man. Wasn't gonna kick no one until you came. You ain't got a kick. You ain't got a lot of hoe. Yeah, I heard about the Cree Lake Tahoe. Yeah, I heard you and Dre had a combo. You a prototype, blood boy. Homie just looked me directly up into my face. Said he influenced someone that influenced Jesus. Repeat. He influenced someone that influenced Jesus. We don't fall for that though. Evergreen leaves, we don't fall for that code. Digging up dirt, let me call you back home. I'm Michael Larry in this. I might start poking some hoes in this bitch. Follow up questions, you know what I do. Actually, Mike just embarrass this kid. Might go as far as to compare him to chicks. Might go and call his motherfucking mama just to cross-reference this bullshit. And tell her to get an abortion. Next time, you fucking my papa, the fuck what you driving, no fuck is you lying for? Baby, I'm pushing on you like I'm taking a poop.
Oh my God!
Tell me what to say.
I'm pushing O2 like I'm taking a poop.
I know you love that part.
Oh my God! I'm pushing O2 like I'm taking a poop. But still I get legends requesting my presence. This record is proof.
Number 2, poop.
Number 2 is the poop. Fuck is you lying for? I'm pushing O2 like I'm taking a poop. But still I got legends requesting my presence. This record is proof. Oh my goodness.
Pushing O2. Still I got legends requesting my presence. I just low-key kill shit. And I ain't had to say a thing but the real shit. Right now I just say you should chill. Fucking Fidel, but you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta keep acting like you on the same shit as me. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't got to try to buy what we buy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. See, like that record goes crazy.
You ain't got a lot of kicking. You ain't gotta try. Fake nigga, you ain't got a lot.
This whole album is done.
You ain't gotta do that.
that's when the transition happened. And then I got Eric Andre on this. Eric Andre is on this shit. Hell.
Oh man, I'm actually Hey, it's Eric Andre. First time I jacked off, I used to watch Baywatch, and I like stole my dad's silk boxers out of his dresser, and I would like watch Baywatch. I was 10 years old. I would rub my dick against some like fucking hand-me-down silk boxers while I watched like Baywatch and Jenny McCarthy on Singled Out. I used to fucking eat acid. I used to eat LSD and jerk off to anime. Before I realized anime is meaningless. It's really not. Doesn't make any goddamn sense, anime. Sailor Moon. Come in! My girlfriend used to jerk me off with a cheese grater in her hand, just so I'd feel alive, and then I'd finger her with a Freddy Krueger glove. Jacking off. Last time I was on Pornhub, I jerked off and blood came out.
Y'all didn't understand. This album is done. The song that just happened, that song that just was coming on was called Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Eric Andre from Adult Swim. Yo, it's only one Eric Andre. I don't know. It's not. It's definitely not the weightlifter from Russia. It's definitely not him. But yeah, listen to shit. Me and Toro made this beat. I did the last beat too, the one with Lil Dicky on it. I did that beat, and then me and Toro is the guy that played the keys on my NPR Tiny Desk. So yeah, but yeah, we made this beat, and then I had no choice but to call this Pornhub.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be like she's into porn, but maybe she's into sex.
I asked Mr. Marcus how he gets girls to do porn, and this is what he said.
Yeah, no, she don't like sex. She don't like porn, but she likes sex. She gets turned off, and I'm like, yo, listen, we just, the camera actually is gonna compliment you. Well, no, baby, why are you tripping? Porn is what we do. Animals do it. We do it. We just want to capture it for, we want to get it on tape for posterity. We want to be able to show our friends what we're capable of doing sexual. Like, you just kind of want to show off a little bit. That's all porn is. Porn is just showing off.
I've been thinking about
You know, like, you think you fucking, you think you can fuck, but porn is super fucking.
on my laptop looking at porn.
And it's basically like, we gonna get it on camera.
I've been too busy on my laptop looking at porn. Shade of fire, pinky, Vanessa blue. Your freestyle driving me wild. I've been looking at you, and you won't let me fix this 'cause my wrist is sore. I've been too busy on my laptop looking at porn.
I'm just gonna pay you. How about I give you some money, and I'll buy you some shoes, make sure you look good, and then we're gonna put a dick in your mouth just for the pictures. Now, if you want to keep moving, then we're gonna turn it into a video. But it's up to you. You can decide that once I put my dick in your mouth. Now the bitch, you know what? Most bitches be trying to like fuck the shit out of you, but they can't take the dick deep. So I always, the way I check a bitch and slow her ass down is I put her legs back a little bit, spread them farther than she's used to them being spread, and I go a little bit deeper than I went before. And that's gonna make her stop and say, okay, I understand, daddy. You missed the mark, this motherfucker. Nah, they call me daddy though, they do call me daddy. Now the bitch is really like sucking dick, like, and she wants to like, she's trying to make that motherfucker come, like that's her job, like, cause most bitches think that's their job. Like, I don't like when they grab my hat. Can't touch my hat. Fucking this girl once, no doubt. And the only way that hat's coming off is if I'm gonna take it off. Number one, but number two is if the pussy that good. Yeah, and the hat's in the way, because the hat can get in the way. I'll take the motherfucker off. And I was doing this scene with her sister. She was like one of the ugliest girls I fucked. Her faces were all fucked up. And I'm fucking her, and she reached up and slapped me. And then it was like, I was like, let's stop the scene and shit. I'm like, wait, hold on. I looked at the director. I said, do you see what she just did?
Yeah.
She apologized. She said, I'm sorry, Marcus. I'm sorry. I just got carried away. I was all mad at her the rest of the scene and shit. So I was thinking about that slap. I was like,
All right. Next one. All right. Woo. Then I got this gold all over me. Automatically she gon' twerk. Now I got these hoes all over me. She know that I've been putting in work, pumping up that soul and anything. It's really bad right now. Trying to make it all work. Walk up in the fucking club like a Mr. Universe. Pop a rock, take a shot, and I'm living up a skirt. My pocket's all infinity. You feeling me? Try to get low and skinny deep. Let's go get really deep. She coming every day, my voice get low like Billy D. Feeling me? Every time she steps, the dance floor glow like Billy G. I don't give a fuck right now, cause I'm pretty stuck right now, and it looks like she walking down the lonely highway. She coming to a real nigga table, coming at the real no thing, I'ma make it feel good. All this money over my way, baby, I'ma keep it real. You gon' make me feel like I just walked up in this spot with a drink of my cup, hot. I got me a thought with a real big butt, I'm not gonna stop till I get enough. So shot. I can't keep, you know. Ah, damn.
You better talk to him.
I keep trying to talk to them. They want to hear more than. Yeah. What I say is the regular version of the song, the second version of the song, and then transition.
my cup. I got me a thought with a real big butt, I'm not gonna stop till I get enough, Feel like I'm just wound up in this mouth, drinking my cup. I got me a thought with a real big butt. Stop till I get enough.
This is where either 50 or Billy Bob Thornton needs to go. We talking, we at a bar, we talking, asking me am I good with my life, shit like that. It's a whole back and forth about are you really happy? Are you really doing what you want to do in your life? Head ass. David Balfour and the Keys. Fuck these other niggas. Now listen to how I switch it up on now. Oh, I'm supposed to get CeeLo on this. Come on, CeeLo Green. It's called Message in a Bottle. Oh, come on now. Let me show you what CeeLo's supposed to go at. All the musicians now, you listen to this shit now. Come on now.
Turned all the way up. Fuck all the haters in the club screaming, bitch, I want some more. Put me a favor, baby. One more some bass, play my shit, I do my best, they hollering, go ahead. I don't remember, man. If anything, I remember slapping my dick across a bitch forehead. Then I got some more head. I tried to tell you, we can do this all day. She want that flower, I'm ready. Now she in my section dancing like Beyonce. And she don't wanna leave the club no more, no more. And she ain't worried about falling in love no more, no more. Oh, baby, I can understand why you don't want a man. That ain't what you came to the club for. If you don't give a damn, baby, I don't even blame you. So turn it like you're on vacation and do it like you don't give a fuck about nothing. That's why you got your hands up. Ooh, it's your song, girl. Shout it, go and stand up. And you been dropping low in the club all night. You won't even pull your pants up. You got that liquor in your system, you gon' turn up a show. I can tell that you're drunk and you ain't trying to go home. Oh no. You in the middle of the club with your middle finger up, screaming, fuck that. You in your home, girl, in your own world, baby, and I love that. You in the middle of the club with your middle finger up, screaming, fuck that. Yeah, you in your home, girl, in your own world, baby, and I love that. Oh no, now they wanna fuck, they wanna fuck. Small altercation. Let me just call my Haitians and tell the driver to go and pull the truck up. Pull the truck up. I'm trying to leave, put some pee in this V, and that's the only way tonight that I'm trying to nut up. I'm in that bitch, see that V on this key, and I'm about to have it in the backseat like, bitch, what's up? Hey, bitch, what's up? Gonna do that butter. I'm trying to tell you, we can do this all night. So you better get ready for the best night of your life. And she don't wanna leave the club no more, no more. And she ain't worried about falling in love no more.
Oh my goodness, y'all niggas. Oh man.
Niggas is funny, cuz.
Niggas is funny, cuz.
You funny, cuz.
You funny, cuz. My nigga Rooney is back in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Rooney is back up in this bitch.
Bitch.
How's that tequila?
It's good, actually.
It's really good, right?
Yeah, it is.
You know why? Because it got cinnamon and honey in it.
Yeah, it ain't like that rough shit.
It ain't like that rough shit, is it? $75. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, ring the bell. Service.
I keep trying to tell y'all niggas that this album is a fury. I know Spanish now, by the way.
Do you?
Yeah, I learned Spanish in the last 3 months. Fuego. I have not learned one lick of Spanish. I went to Puerto Rico once, didn't learn anything. No, that's my third time going to Puerto Rico.
I was about to say.
I didn't learn shit. I still. When is it dropping? If you want it enough, I can drop it next fucking week. If I get my features, y'all got to hit up these people I said I need features from. What is that? Kevin Hart.
Nigga, that should be easy.
It is easy, but it's too easy. See, what I want to do is I want to film us doing it. And I don't want to put him in a studio and just have him talking in front of a mic. I want to have the Janet Jackson joint and we act out the actual scene. So it'll be back and forth for real shit. Or just how like Family Guy or how Seth MacFarlane does all his recordings. All them people be in the same room so they can react to each other's lines and shit like that. Like I want to do that. I don't want to just buy studio time for Kevin Hart and just have him in a studio trying to react to what I'm saying or anything like that. I want to go back and forth and just and feed each other lines and really do the shit like we're supposed to. You feel me? You feel me? Tequila's really good though, right?
No,
this tequila.
Yeah, that's good.
Tequila time.
Usually when I hit that Patron, my face fur all up.
Yeah, you don't want your face falling up. Cause Patron is just, I mean, it's rough.
It It's just popular, so we drink it.
It's popular and niggas rap about it, so we just drink it because we think that's supposed to be. Man, you missed all the rants earlier. We need to start another rant?
No, I saw you.
Do we need another rant?
No, on what? About
Oh,
what?
Patron rant.
Oh.
Or just period. Oh my God. Here go another rant, goddammit. Y'all niggas done came at the wrong time. Look at what I'm telling you something, boy. Yeah. Okay. Why does any brand get so much more value if niggas rap about it? And now I'm not saying that it shouldn't. I'm just saying if we realize the power that we have to up these brands and things like that, why don't we do that to things that we got going on? If we know that bitches and niggas would not even be the slightest interested in Michael Kors if Nicki Minaj didn't say Michael Kors, why can't we do that to our own shit? You feel what I'm saying? Now, there's like people that do certain shit that it's just a bad business plan and shit like that. Like there's this one guy, I don't know who he is. I've never met him in my life and I've never done any business with him, but he does Greek clothing. So like he does shit for like not sororities but fraternities and shit like that, like Q Dogs and Alphas and Kappas and shit like that. Now I wouldn't know in the first sitting that just those three, just Q Dogs, Kappas, and Alphas wouldn't want to shop in the same place. I just know that. They wouldn't want to buy their shit from the same place. So that is not necessarily a bad idea because it would cater to a certain demographic that really don't have their own clothes outside of their own house. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a Q Dog shirt in a Q Dog house. But if you gotta go to where you may potentially see an Alpha or a Kappa or something like that, I'm not going there. Right. Because we already got our own shit, and you not necessarily making knockoffs of our shit, but I don't have to go to you because I get the free real version from my own house. But if a rapper rapped about it and said, go buy this, or I'm fly because I wear this, or you're not cool, all you got, and that's the prime example of how this culture works. All you got to do in order to sell something is convince people that they're not cool if you don't have this. That's it. And it's branding. It's branding. You got to tell people that it's not the fact that I'm doing something that you don't like. It's the fact that you don't understand it. And if you don't understand it, that means you're not hip or you're not in tune to the culture. So you got to go buy this in order to be hip. And I understand that as branding wise, but we don't do that to our own shit. We don't do that to our own culture. We don't do that, and we don't uplift these brands that can make a difference. Like think about how I think about this. There were some backpacks and duffel bags and shit going around called Louis Stewart.
Louis Stewart. Right.
Louis Stewart. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
There was some shit going around called Louis Stewart. Now, if you bought that, you were accused by the black community of getting fake Louis Vuitton. But what you don't know is that the people that made Louis Stewart is people that designed all the shit for Louis Vuitton.
Right. Yep. That was right.
So if you're saying that, okay, I'll design it for these Italians and these white people and shit like that, and then you value it at $10,000. But if I bring these same designs to the hood and I value them at $5,000-$6,000, oh, now I'm trying to rip you off? That don't make sense to me because niggas ain't rapping about Louis Stewart. Now, when we talk about shit like Skull Candy, they make backpacks that got speakers on them and shit like that, and you know, you can do whatever you want. There's backpacks and speakers on them. Promote your music, Just play music at a party. You got a Bluetooth speaker right there in your backpack, blah, blah, blah. Skull Candy does that. Now, Jamie Foxx and Slam comes out promoting Whiz Packs with speakers on it, with better speakers on it. But because it's niggas promoting it, and Jamie Foxx is promoting it, Jamie Foxx got on a Whiz Pack, it looked like an MCM bag with speakers in it, now it's automatically cheap. And I don't understand that. You feel what I'm saying?
But Skull Candy did.
Skull Candy brings it out. Everybody thinks because Skull Candy is an established company, now this shit must be quality. But Jamie Foxx is promoting Whiz Packs with speakers in it, better speakers, better bag, better quality, ostrich, fucking leathered, any material you can think of, and they can do custom joints if you order it online, but because a nigga's promoting it, it's automatically cheap. And why does it cost this much? And how the fuck, why are you trying to make us pay? I don't understand that. I always say niggas will spend thousands of dollars in the Gucci store, and in order to get a white t-shirt, they got to go to a black-owned business and they ask for a discount on 2 white t-shirts. You didn't ask for a discount in the fucking Gucci store. You're not going to ask for no discount in the Gucci store because, one, you know you're not going to get one. And two, you think it's quality. Just because it's got a name on it. If you get a white t-shirt from Gucci or you get a white t-shirt from the fucking Jamaican store, it's the same white t-shirt, but Gucci got better marketing. And now you think this white t-shirt is worth more than the Jamaican store white t-shirt. No, they're getting it from the same person. They're getting it from the same person. We know this.
Yeah.
We know this because we buy shirts and you know what I'm saying? Like we know these people because they say we provide the t-shirts to Gucci or we provide the t-shirts to Louis Vuitton and here's why you should pay us to print your logo on these t-shirts. That's another thing. Stop printing your logo on the fucking t-shirts. Stop printing your logo because I'm not going to wear it. That doesn't mean anything to me. That means something to you. And in the same breath, I can't say that because we buy regular fucking t-shirts that got Gucci on it.
Super plain tee.
Super plain tee, as long as it got the Gucci logo somewhere. Even if it's a white tee with Gucci on the tag that nobody's gonna see.
Still cost you $800.
Still cost you $800. You gonna buy it because all you gotta do is say nigga, tag.
Pull up the tag.
Pull up the tag.
Well, here go my receipt.
Here go my receipt. But you won't do that at a nigga spot that's actually got quality t-shirts. The same ones. But if it ain't got Gucci on it, why the fuck your shit $500? I can go get a better quality one for $800 at Gucci. No, you can't. You're gonna get the same t-shirt for $200 more. I don't understand that shit.
It's the black culture.
We can't trust each other.
Oh, you know we can't trust each other.
We can't trust each other. We can't trust each other. And that's what's always going to keep us at that level. With shit like staying in the hood and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. That falls back into that same category. You ain't real if you don't stay in the hood.
Oh, fuck that.
You ain't real if you don't buy designer shit. You ain't real if you... Like, what's real? Whose definition are we going off of?
Because if I go back and live in Chicago, where it's real, it's 2 blocks. It's 2 houses on my block. I ain't trying to go live there.
You got 4 months to live in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, why we can't do that? Why do we spend so much time fighting each other? Why do we spend so much time, why do we spend so much energy going against ourselves? Because we don't trust ourselves more or less trust another black person. So we can't say, okay, I'm gonna just go get these, I'm gonna go spend these thousands at the Gucci store and I'm gonna just go spend this $10 on these white shirts. You can't. Why can't you do that? Or just go spend the thousands of dollars at the black spot. If they don't have what you like, I get that. If a Jamaican spot or just a black-owned business don't have what you like, I get that. That makes sense. Just because it's a black-owned business don't mean you have to like their shit. And that's but I bring up that argument everywhere. Just because you're a black person don't mean you're a great person to another black person. Just because I'm walking through the airport and somebody say, "Damn, T-Pain, you ain't gonna say what's up?" I don't know you.
Right.
I don't fucking know you. Not only do I not know you, but do I want to say what's up to you? Because right now you seem like an asshole. And I don't want to say what's up to you. I want to be associated with you. Damn, T-Pain, you think you want me to say what's up to every person I pass? Because if I start saying what's up to these white people, they're going to get scared. And they're going to lock the airport down. So
get a shirt that say what's up.
Just get a just
A Gucci shirt that say what's up.
support what you want to support. Because goddamn it, I ain't gonna lie, some fucking dope ass shoes in Walmart. And niggas need and let me tell you something, bro. Them motherfucking Velcro shoes in Walmart is motherfucking convenient. And some bitches, boy, let me tell you something. I'm about to go what time Walmart closed? We got a 24-hour one. Let me tell you something. Them Velcro shoes in Walmart, hey boy, let me tell you something.
Get you some Velcro.
That's what I'm saying. Nipsey did a lot, bro. I don't even want to get started on this. I can't even. Period. Anybody that done passed away, I can't even get started on that because I feel like I'm gonna get backlash or get in trouble or anything if I say
Anything. You ain't got to. Cause your rant, you go. you go. They don't want to hear the truth.
The man's record sales went up 3,000% after he passed away. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Why the fuck couldn't y'all do that while that man was alive?
That don't make sense.
Why the fuck y'all couldn't support that man while he was alive? I said, me personally, people would have been treating Lil like shit if she was alive today. You can't talk dead. You can't talk about the dead like that. But then Mac Miller passed away, and then he gets nominated for a Grammy, and then all these black people saying, y'all only nominated him for a Grammy because he passed away. Wait a minute. Y'all saying people get paid more attention when they pass away? Well, how's that work? How's that work for me and for y'all at the same time? How does that? Can we make that? Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work. You can't pick situations. You can't pick skin colors. Mm-hmm. You can't do that.
For one, it ain't fair.
None of this shit is fair. None of this shit is fair. We claim that we look out for each other, and then we do dumb shit like bring up a motherfucker album sales 3,000% after they pass away. Come on, man. That shit don't make no sense. We can't do that. That don't make that. But no, everybody's the realest. Everybody's the realest nigga on the internet. Everybody's I can't fuck with T-Pain. He condoned this. He do this. He said this. He said that. First of all, if you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. Just get off. Get the fuck off right now.
For $1.99.
Get the fuck off my live right now.
For $1.99.
It's a little Boosie joke.
I don't think they got it.
They could have got it.
They might have.
You know what they didn't get? DNA is a battle rapper, and he was talking about cutting niggas, and he said the whole family get the same cut. Little Boosie fade. That was good. Fuck. Woo! That was fire.
That's what you gonna get.
But still.
I wonder what people will say about me when I die. Or if I died now.
Like right now, in here?
No, yeah.
No.
On the live. Mama!
No.
They paid, mama.
My mama was in there earlier.
Yeah, I know.
We had to stop cursing.
Yeah, shit. Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit, because my mama ain't that shit.
I don't think people are... But the internet's so crazy. People will be talking about what I did to try to save you. If you died right here in this chair. More than you dying. More than you dying. They would talk about what I did to save you. You ain't doing enough.
You ain't doing enough. I thought you was gonna say that you ain't doing enough. You just
Bitch.
let him die?
God damn!
Shit, I wasn't expecting a nigga to be for real.
And then Fresh Prince will fly off the show.
I'm dead. I'm dead, bitch. I'm dead.
Then Fresh Prince will fly off
I'm
the
dead.
show. Woo! Fresh Prince will fly off the show.
I'm dead. Don't revive me, bitch. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get the
Y'all about my dog song 10 times after that man died on my fucking live.
Shit.
God damn.
3,000%.
That shit crazy, bro. I don't get it. I you know, as much bullshit as I'm gonna get in for saying shit like that, bro. Like y'all niggas don't understand. We are in a self-provoked war, which is the weirdest shit in the world. We can definitely move on and get higher up if we stop fighting each other. Niggas got mad because I was when my niece got murdered. When my niece got murdered by a nigga, I was like, where my march at? Where my march? Where my whole joint at? Because when a white person gets a black person, they marching in the streets. But I was like, when my niece got murdered by a nigga, where my march at?
Oh, yeah.
Where my whole joint? Where my whole outrage? But nah, we didn't because you ain't supposed to say nothing. You ain't supposed to say nothing. When I put out the whole ransom, not ransom, but the the warrant on the dude that killed my niece. Everybody was like, "Why you snitching?"
Yeah, you know that whole thing. Yeah,
My nigga, 'cause my niece was 21.
yeah, that don't make sense.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. I mean, you ain't supposed to say nothing to anybody. I get it. It's a code, but some of the codes y'all niggas follow is gonna keep y'all in the fucking hood. It's gonna keep y'all right where y'all at, and that's exactly what they want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they want us to do.
And you call it the self what? Was it self-proclaimed or something?
Well, first of all, self-hate. Let's start with that.
Yeah, we don't like each other.
We don't like each other, and we don't like ourselves.
Yeah,
It's self-hate. Let's start with that. Let's start with that shit. But I understand that and I get it, but if we know that's what it is, we can move past it. If we know what the problem is, if we know what all these niggas is preaching, if y'all niggas is following David Banner, Killer Mike, these niggas is preaching the same thing that Nipsey was preaching, but we ain't trying to give flowers to these niggas because they quote unquote fell off. They quote unquote don't make dope music anymore, or they won't make trap music or shit like that. And there's still people that support these artists. And even David Banner, like when David Banner go talk, there's still people that show up to see David Banner talk and shit like that, but they're not getting the attention. But let one of these niggas pass away, and then he was one of the most prolific niggas. Oh, he was one of the best niggas. Nah, do that now. Do that now. Fuck are you talking about? Why we gotta wait till niggas pass away to realize what they was already talking? David Banner posted shit daily, telling y'all niggas how fucked up this shit is, and be talking the realest shit of all time. But niggas don't like it. Niggas don't like it because guess what? He ain't talking about that Gucci. He ain't talking about that Louis. He ain't talking about that Fendi. He ain't talking about that new shit. He ain't talking about them new shoes that just came out. He ain't talking about that. He ain't talking about them J's. He ain't talking about them retros. He ain't talking about that shit. So now we got to go to somebody that is.
That is.
Because I need to know what to do so I can be in it. That shit don't make no sense. But let David Banner pass away, and it's going to be...
Oh, hell, gonna damn near break loose.
And then David Banner music gonna shoot up fucking 5,000%. But you won't get it now. That man released the God Box not too long ago, and he made his money and he did his thing and he toured the world. But let that man pass away. I'm telling you.
No, it's gonna fly off the hell.
Fly off the fucking shelves, and that shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
And then you be like you can't do, and then you can't do nothing about it. It's like you can't even talk sense into nobody.
You can't because niggas is like, what about me? What about me? Just like when I was going off on Twitter about the whole money don't fix everything, and niggas are like, well, I got my bills. Money will fix my bills. Nigga, that's not everything. That's not everything. That's not everything. Did you see that nigga that was talking to me earlier?
Today?
Yeah. Do you know why I went off about the money and shit?
No.
Because a nigga told me that I let my brother die because the bill was too high.
What?
Yeah. A nigga told me that I let my brother die. Look, here go my brother ashes sitting in my motherfucking studio. This is my brother's ashes.
He let him because the bill.
This is my brother's ashes. I paid $2.2 million to keep my brother alive. And he was living his best life in my mama house. And then he hit his head. He thought he was walking good enough. And then he tripped up. And he slipped. And he hit his head. And his brain started bleeding. And he passed away. And a nigga told me that he don't respect me because I let my own brother die because it was too much money. And niggas think that money can cure everything.
Fuck no.
Come on, my nigga. I got my brother asses right in front of me. Every time I come in the studio, my brother looking at me right now. He was in the studio with me when I started this shit, and he gonna be in the studio when I fucking pass away in here. But a nigga told me that I let my brother die because I didn't want to pay the bill. After I paid $2.2 million. Yeah. That's what the internet do to you. That's what the internet do.
That is crazy.
That's what the internet do.
Well, Mr. Internet, let me tell you something. The hospital let my brother die because they ain't want to fly him in the helicopter from another hospital that had the fucking helicopter. And they said, well, you're not a part of this plan or whatever, so we can't take him over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's retarded.
Yeah. That's why I went on that whole thing on Twitter today to let people know money can't stop death, my nigga. Like, money don't stop the shit that, like, when you make money, everything ain't gonna be all right. It's not gonna be okay when, bro, all these artists y'all see that been broke, sleeping in cars, and niggas like me eating mayonnaise out of the jar for a meal, and you get all this money, and you think, when I get this money, everything gonna be all right. And then when they get up there, they say, I don't like this shit, I wanna quit. You've seen so many people quit the music industry. You've seen so many people actually get rich and then wish they wasn't anymore. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of celebrities saying that this fucking money don't buy. I wish I had this money. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. You wish you had the money. You don't wish you had the shit that come with it.
There's a lot of shit.
You want the money by itself. But there's shit you gotta do to get the money that you wish you would never fucking even had a part of.
Best believe you're gonna be taking care of your family. And I ain't talking about
that's taking care of your family when they think you got more money to take care of your family.
Now, and I'm not talking about the family in the house. I'm talking about the other people.
Yeah, the people that you ain't even seen in 3 years.
Oh, yeah, they coming.
Oh, they coming. Oh, you ain't never had so many cousins. You ain't had so many cousins. What's up, cuz?
What's up, cuz?
Yeah, all right. My fucking ass.
Y'all don't know what this man bills are. I done seen this man bills before.
First of all, can I tell?
Them bills, no. I mean,
look,
to you.
In order for me to keep a stable life,
I mean, you ain't got to tell them all the way. Tell me down about 60%. You ain't got to tell them.
It's 60% right here. In order for me to keep a stable life, in order for me to keep these lights on and all that shit
No. Now, this nigga here, all his lights stay on 24/7. I kid you not.
In order for all this shit to get right, I have to make $125,000 a month. And that's not just me. That's not just my kids. That's my mom. That's my fucking dad's house. That's my brother's house. That's everybody that depends on me. I'm paying car notes for cars I ain't even seen before. In order for me to keep a stable life, I gotta make $125,000 and 25 grand a month. Now let me tell you something. Let's say I go somewhere and I charge a college 50 grand. Let's say I charge 50 grand for a college show. If I came to your college, it's probably been like 50, 55, 60 grand, something like that. That's how much I charge for college shows. Now, travel alone. We're talking flights for
security.
No, we're talking flights for security, light man, sound, 2 sound guys, my assistant, me, because there's only 6 people. It's only 6 people. Flights and hotels for 6 people is 10 grand. Now we're down to 40 grand. Now, that's just flights and hotel. We're not talking about the payment to those people. That's another 10 grand. Now we're down to 30 grand. Now we're talking ground transportation. When I get to this place, the people that pick me up at the airport and take me to the show and then take me back to the hotel, and then when we wake up in the morning, they got to take me back to the airport so I can take another flight. Now, we're talking not only second flights to get to the next place, but we're talking the ground transportation. That's another 5 grand. Are you feeling? Okay, you know what? Let's skip all the shit. Let's skip all the shit. By the time I end up coming back home from a show, let's say I go to a show that that I charge 50 grand for. By the time I end up paying everybody and paying for everything, I come back home with 20 grand.
We need more shows.
We don't need more shows. But y'all niggas think that when somebody charges 50 grand for a show, we just get 50 grand. Nah, bitch, we got shit to pay for. So if I go and I charge, and we ain't talking about Southwest, we talking about Delta. We talking about first class flights and all that bullshit, blah, blah, blah. The shit that people supposed to pay for from the show. But colleges are like, we're not paying for that. We're in college. You got to pay for that. So we take the 50 grand and all the money that we got to spend to get to your show, it comes out of the 50 grand. Which is why I said I just got paid 75 grand for a college show. But the college that we went to was in the middle of fucking nowhere. So we had to take a private jet to there and back home. The private jet was 35 grand. I had to spend a whole half of the show money to just get to the show. But y'all don't see that. Y'all do not see that. I had to spend half of my show money to get to the show. And that's just to get to the show. And we still talking about paying the people that I had with me to get to the show. We still talking about paying for the ground transportation, like the Escalades that we get in when we get off the private jet. Still got to pay for that. Still got to pay for hotels. Still got to pay for everything. So y'all don't see those things. And then y'all think, oh, I heard that T-Pain got paid 60 grand for this show, so he's going home with 60 grand. No. If I get paid 60 grand for a show, I'm going home with like 25 grand out of that. So I'm doing show after show after show after show to just amount to what one show y'all think I made. And that's how everybody is. It ain't just me. And y'all, I know y'all looking at it now like, oh, that's just bad money management. No, nigga, everybody does this. Everybody. And y'all can't even, oh my God, I don't even want to start with the whole Migos shit, because they got to do that shit and then split the rest of the money 3 ways. So you can't even, oh my God, we all got to pay for this shit. We all got to pay for this shit. Why you think we all do all these shows everywhere? When I show up to some weird ass butt fuck ass city and you like, why are you here? Bitch, because y'all said y'all had 70 grand. And I need 30 grand right now. Hell yeah, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying, man. And motherfuckers don't realize that this This ain't the joint. You don't just make 60 grand a night. Why the fuck y'all think we don't have to pay for nothing? In order to put it like this, in order to keep my house alive, keep my mom's house alive, keep my dad's and 2 of my sisters and my brother house alive, I gotta make 125 grand. I have to make 125 grand a month. And you telling me, now here's what I thought when I first started it. Okay, we charging 60 grand a show. I just gotta do 3 shows a month. Because it's 60, 120. That should be fine. We should be good. That should take care of all the bills. And I'll do 1 extra show a month, and then I'll have money to spend. Nope. You got to pay for all this shit. You're only leaving with 25 grand per show.
Let alone the bills when you come to the house. Because those come every month.
And don't talk about surprise shit. Don't act like my house don't break or shit. Bro, I'm in my studio right now. A month ago, water was leaking out of 2 of the fucking light fixtures. Like, don't talk about surprise money. Don't talk about surprise money you gotta spend. I spent 14 grand last month just on fucking fixing the goddamn outlets in this fucking house. What's going on? And you can't pick how many shows you have a month. Motherfuckers gotta be interested. You gotta have hit songs. You gotta have motherfuckers that actually want you to come to their cities. There's nothing that you can just be like, oh, this should be fine. I'll get 6. If three shows won't take care of it, then I'll just do 6. You can't do that. You got to have motherfuckers that want you to do 6 shows. Does that make sense? You can't figure it out on your own. Motherfuckers got to want that. Weird ass niggas.
With money come bills, a whole lot of them.
Everybody knows the phrase "more money, more problems," but nobody wants to pay attention to the problems part.
Yeah, let me get that check.
My bills in my house are $125 a month.
$125?
$125,000 a month.
Y'all ain't never seen no light bill like this, man.
You've never seen it.
I ain't never
Can
seen
you imagine the
one
light bill? Look at
his
this.
bill.
Just look at this. Just look at this. Y'all think that this ain't cheap? This ain't cheap. But in order to keep this going, I gotta fucking make this shit work. You think it's a reality show?
Of course.
Pip always got a
Regular
fucking
plain
scam.
nigga a whole bunch of money and then give them the bills and let's see what they do with it. They not gonna be able to keep up.
Bow Wow's life. We'll be back in a second. We'll be back in a second.